All right, thank you for watching. This is Ken Hayashi, and we've got another episode of Is Hayashi the Real Harry? And who else has portrayed me in their story? So stay tuned. Okay, how you doing? This is Ken Hayashi, the real Harry Potter, and on this series of Is Hayashi the Real Harry, I'm going to say one of the things that I'm talking about is Joanne Rowling had based the entire Harry Potter book, series, movie, everything like that based on my life. And I know that may seem like the craziest story ever. It's almost like saying, hey, you know what? There really was a Bruce Wayne and Batman back in the 100 years ago or something like that. Okay, I know it's pretty audacious to even claim something like that. But really, for me, it's not. It is not, because she's not the only one. There's been several people that have written about me, okay, and have portrayed characters based on who I was. Now, one thing's for sure, one of the persons that was with me the whole time during my magic career was a guy named Solomon Chang. He actually had written several chapters and was finishing a book about me being a wizard at the School of Magic. Actually, I had read a couple of those chapters. Did he ever get it published? I don't know. And if it did, it's not available. But I did remember reading that book. That's a kind of a hearsay. Here's another one. Back in 1992, Harry Potter, by the way, is only one portion of my life. I had another life besides Harry Potter, and on the other videos I'll talk about that. And there actually is a Off-Broadway play based on my life in high school. And it was produced in New York. It was produced by an award-winning director. It also starred Daniel Day Kim portraying me. It also had Seth Gilliam on there, and unfortunately he passed away. But it was produced by the Dramatists Guild at the Young Playwrights Festival in 1992 in New York, an off-Broadway play. So that's one. Number two, I ended up going to Oxford, right? Some of you know. I went to Oxford, and could you imagine me, the way I looked, and my hair was super long before, can you imagine me walking into a pub in Oxford? Because that's what I would frequently do, right? After study, I go to a pub. And I would walk into a pub in the middle of Oxford, the countryside over there, and can you imagine the looks that people would give me when I walked into a pub? Okay, and obviously I'd order, my favorite drink at the time was a Guinness. I would order a Guinness. Well, the Murphy's Stout Company, which is the main competitor of Guinness, decided to take that kind of story and turn it into a commercial of a samurai walking into a pub in the middle of the countryside in Ireland instead and order a drink. And then everyone's looking at him going, oh my gosh, what the heck is that all about, right? You know, here's a story about a samurai that walks into a pub. That's a kind of that funny story. Became a huge sensation. Look it up. I'll give you the links of the videos right there, where actually that is what happened, okay? They decided to take that story, 7 samurais run into a pub, order a drink, and run out. Just completely does not make any sense at all, but it was hilarious. Huge billboards were of me depicting drinking a Murphy's Stout and doing that. So that's number 3. So the first one was my story by Solomon Chang. Second one was the off-Broadway play Sidetrack, produced in New York. Third one is the Murphy's Stout Company decided to take my story of when I was in Oxford and ordering Guinnesses and thought that that would be a cool story to make an entire marketing campaign in Oxford in 1995. They did that. And then, how about this? There was a cartoon version of me as well. They took the same concept and made a cartoon adaptation of me and the 6 other samurais. Okay? And that's number, I'll say 1, 2, 3, 4. That's number 4. Okay? Number 5 is this. There's actually a book, and anybody could go pick it up. When I was 26 years old, I was doing financially successful. I was doing pretty well. And there's actually a book about my life during those couple years that I was doing really well. It's actually a book called Millionaire by 26. You can pick it up at any major bookstore or Amazon.com. That's book number 5. And number 6, J.K. Rowling happened to write a story about my life. So it's not a big deal. It really isn't. It's like the 6th person to come along that I know of that has written a story about my life. Alright? So it's not unique. Definitely not unique. Plenty of people have done that. Not on top of that, there's newspaper articles, TV shows, stuff I did at the Emmy Awards, stuff like that was all basically an adaptation of my life some way, somehow. So all you Harry Potter fans out there, go ahead and then vote now. Was Hayashi the real Harry Potter? Okay, yes or no, put that comment down below. I don't care if you voted before. Now with this new video, go ahead and put the new answer. Even if you said yes before, say yes again. If you said no before, what do you think? Okay, what do you think? And share the video with another Harry Potter fan. Have them vote on it. Okay, especially all you Harry Potter fans. And at the same time, subscribe. If you don't subscribe, you're not going to get the other videos where I talk about other evidence that yes, J.K. Rowling basically took my life story and made the whole Harry Potter series based on my high school life at the real School of Magic and Wizardry, the Academy of Magical Arts. I'll talk to you soon. Bye. Okay, if you'd like to see an adaptation of what it felt like back in 1995 as a samurai walks into a pub in the middle of Oxford, go ahead and click on the video to the left. That is Murphy's Stout doing that adaptation of my college life. And click on the video to the right is the cartoon version of what it felt like walking into a pub, the samurais and everyone looking at us like we're crazy. Okay? And of course, subscribe to the channel, comment about whether you believe the Hayashi was the real Harry, like or not, and share the video. Talk to you soon. Bye.